Andrew McGann here with SevereMMA, standing alongside Brian Moore at BattleZone Fighting Championships. Brian, we called it a John Kavanagh-esque guillotine there. Can you talk us through the finish?
I was working guillotines a lot in training lately, not even for the submission, but for passes. I've been using it a lot, and I wrapped it up nicely. And it is one of JK's specialities, so I learned from the master, you know.
When you say setting it up for passing, do you mean when it was almost like you were going for an anaconda and he was putting one hand on the ground to stop you with the knee? Is that
I like going for them sequences because I like chokes more than I like chokes more than locks, and I like setting them up to get passes, setting them up for the finishes. You know, I like the wrestling style of grappling, so I use it for that as well. Like, you know what I mean? That's my kind of style.
Brian, you recently signed with Cage Warriors Fighting Championship. Did they attempt to stop this fight from happening, or was it because it was signed beforehand?
No, this fight was going ahead, and I got offered a contract, and I'm human, so I took it. Great opportunity, but I asked, could I still continue this fight, and they were very cooperative and said no problem.
Around this time last year, there was a lot of petitioning for you to be offered one of the Cage Warriors contracts that was it was put out to tender, shall we say, and you didn't get it. Did that mindset, how did it affect you? And now 1 year later to be offered it.
I'm far happier that it's come at this time. When I look back at my performances, I'm happy with what I've done as a martial artist and as a person, as a fighter. I see myself as a warrior rather than a mixed martial artist, and I'm always developing, you know what I mean? And a year ago I could have went in and had a fight, done well, you know, turned a few heads, whatever that. I'm going in to be a champ in Cage Warriors. I'm not going in to be another guy in a roster. I'm going to be carrying that Cage Warriors belt. You can rest assured that's 100%. I'm going to be the champ.
This attitude, it's not like it from when I've spoke to you before. Is this the whole Conor McGregor effect, or?
This is me being pissed off at my performance tonight, really.
Why are you pissed off? You had a great performance, a great finish.
It's a good finish, but there's aspects where I'm not happy. That's all I'll say. But look, I'm in this sport. I'm not here to make up numbers. I'm not here to join a fantastic roster to make up a number. I'm there to be the champion, and that's why I'm in this sport. I'm going to the top, and I can see myself going to the top. I have a great support system. I have a great coach. I have great friends and great teammates, great wife, and I don't blow my own trumpet or anything, but I have a great attitude as well, and I'm going to go to the top.
You said performance. I'll ask you about more sports performance. How's that gone in the last year?
It's going great.
First time I spoke to you, you'd only set it up.
Yeah, no, it's going. I had a fight over in Liverpool, my second fight, and I was kind of in the process of setting it up, and it was taking a lot out of me, and it was stressing me out with training, with working, and I couldn't really get a good rhythm, and it affected my performance. I ended up losing the fight, but since then I've got it it's after taking off, it's after getting its own momentum, and now it's a place where I can relax and train and develop, you know what I mean? But that's my own gym. It's my own strength and conditioning place, and but my gym is a Straight Blast gym. That's my club. That's where my heart is, you know what I mean, for mixed martial arts.
And finally, the deal is now signed with Cage Warriors. You're the newest fighter in the roster. When are you hoping to debut for them?
I hope Cage Warriors are listening. I want to fight twice before October 20th. I married my beautiful wife. We're going on honeymoon. We're going on the 20th of October, and I would just love to get 2 fights in between now and October. I'm ready to fight tomorrow. I want to be busy. I want to be the champ. I'm going in there to be the champion, not going in to make up numbers.
Hopefully Ian Dean is listening. Brian Moore said he wants to fight twice before October, not even before the end of the year.
3 times he can fit me in now, twice.
3 times before the end of the year. He'll fight anywhere. It doesn't matter. He wants to get those fights out of the way on the contract and rise straight to the top. Brian Moore, we really appreciate the time.
Thanks, mate.
Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks very much, guys.
And Brian, finally, if you'd like to thank any sponsors for the win tonight.
Yeah, well, before I thank a sponsor, I want to thank my coach John Kavanagh from Straight Blast Gym. He does so much for me with coaching and there's a list of things. But I want to thank my new sponsors, Nature's Way, who look after my supplements. I want to thank Band Fightwear for looking after my clothing and fight gear. Pug for Fightwear, and the Pain and Muscle Clinic, and also Wexford Bus as well. Thanks very much.